reason, the cars have eyes.
So starting off 2024, I feel fine. Not like good or bad, just fine. The holidays were great. I went on a bar crawl with friends, some from out of town. My brother was home for the first time in years, and I was able to spend New Year's Eve with my girlfriend and a group of friends. Overall, it feels like I just made it through another year. At times it felt like a slog, with some months going slow and others rapidly just passing by. 2023 saw a lot of changes though. I downsized from a one bedroom to a studio, but I really enjoy this space more and the apartment complex a lot more. I also had the chance to meet some online friends for the first time, which was a crazy feeling knowing that I've been in touch with some of them for more than like 3 years, but all that traveling kind of came at a cost. I feel so out of shape. I'm not where I want to be, not at all. I used to be in better shape when I was in high school and college, but working full time, having a girlfriend, and living on my own has really shown me how much I eat out. I'm also now 27, and I've abandoned hobbies like basketball, skateboarding for good reason, and rock climbing. It hasn't really been a fun year either for my body. Diagnosed with gout in early October, and I had multiple injuries, which were probably gout related, to my heel, toes, knees, etc. I'm getting really old, man.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
But getting older has brought about some career bumps as well. Late in 2022, I started a new position as a junior Salesforce administrator, and I was learning the ropes underneath my supervisor who had been with this company for the past 10 years. Shock set in mid-May 2023 when he decided to move to another company that he had a better opportunity at. Seeing as I was a complete Salesforce newbie at the time, this news kind of hit me hard. Knowing that I was going to be watching over the company's Salesforce administrator duties was nerve-wracking, but it was exciting. It was a chance for me to show that I was valuable to the company and that I had learned a lot from my supervisor. The summer went great, but I could feel myself slacking towards the end of the year as this new senior Salesforce admin was getting hired on. So I knew things had to change, professionally, physically, and mentally. Getting started for a new year isn't easy, but I've been thinking about things a lot to get me going in the right direction. I really want to get into some self-improvement books, whether that be learning more about myself, my love languages, financial literacy, anger management. I want to try to read up more than I have since I graduated college. I also want to make sure I could take time to meditate throughout the week. It'll be good to de-stress after spending all day staring at a computer screen for work, and it'll get me away from doom scrolling on my phone. I also want to look into therapy. My workplace offers a chunk of therapy sessions for free, and I want to take advantage of that. I've never really gone to therapy before, and it might help me uncover problems that stem from childhood trauma, into relationships with my friends, family, and my significant other. I've also gotten my ass back into the gym. I finally got a new gym membership, and I want to be as consistent as I can with going into the gym during the week. I got a plan that lets me bring a guest so I could work out with other people, which is definitely going to be great motivation. My goal is to get into the gym past 3 months of the year. A quarter of the year working out isn't so bad, right? But in addition, I want to also be better with eating out. I'll be cooking at my place more often and cleaning my apartment more because of that. I have a studio, so cleaning should be a given just in case I'm having guests over. It'll be great to save money and eat better too, while controlling what food I eat now since gout affects my diet. So chicken and rice, baby! So that brings me into my goals for this year. I want to make sure I'm hitting the gym and getting stronger, but I also want to slim down and lose some weight. It's going to be a delicate balance, but hopefully I could whip my ass into shape enough to finally get abs? Just kidding, they're overrated anyways. In working out on my own and with other people, I really want to focus on relationships as well. Not just with my girlfriend and family, but with friends and ones I've met online too. I want to get to a deeper level with my girlfriend and learn more about our relationship together, plus how we work more. We're going to be coming up on 2 years together in May, and I want to reclaim some of that honeymoon spark again. We've got an online friends meetup planned for late February, and I'm excited to get together with these people that I spend a ton of time with again. I've got to make sure to reach out to people as well. I know I can go ghost every now and then, and I need to remember that relationships are reciprocative. It goes both ways. Relationships are tough work, but my professional career can be tough too. I'm ready to be focused for whatever task is at hand for my supervisor and I during this next year, and we're looking to greatly overhaul our system moving forward. I want to be on top of my deadlines with work, and I need to ensure that I'm putting my best foot forward to show that I belong with this company. On the side, I would love to pick up like a side gig or maybe go back into being a server again to work on the weekends to better support my financial goals. These goals include building a nice safety net of savings over this next year, as well as spending less on eating out, shopping, and anything extra. I've been pretty bad with saving money over these last few months and really bad with saving money since getting out of college. So this will be a good test run to make sure I'm budgeting correctly. I think I'm building discipline with my money. It's also going to go hand in hand with getting video logs out regularly. I have a goal to get at least 2 video logs down each month so that I could track my progress physically, mentally, financially, and professionally going forward. It feels like a good enough start, and that'll help me learn how to edit videos efficiently and learn more about what my video making style is and what it can develop into. I also still want to keep things fun, so I want to try and be a regular at a restaurant this year. It doesn't really coincide with me saving money, but hopefully if I could be one of the regulars, they'll hit me up with some discounts. Last but not least, habits. I really need to get out of the habit of ordering something on DoorDash or Uber Eats when I don't feel like cooking. Those costs add up and they really hit hard when I need to pay for an emergency or I have bigger bills to pay. I'm gonna try to limit myself to eating out once a week and then cooking for myself the rest of those days. I've never really been too much of a meal prep guy, but I want to try and get started on that end to ensure that I'm eating better and also cutting down on dining out costs. Going along with those cutting costs, I'm a Fabletics member, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm canceling most months unless there's a fit or an item that I really need, or if I'm treating myself to something for maybe like hitting goals, staying on top of my shit. Whatever. I also need to speak up whenever I'm feeling uncomfortable. My girlfriend and I are getting more candid with each other, and it's great because we're not really hiding anything anymore. We want to make sure that we're integrated into each other's lives and we know what's going on with the other person. I didn't really tell her about how I was feeling with like gout when that came up, and that pushed our relationship to its limits. I also want to make sure I speak up not only in my romantic relationships, but platonic relationships and professional relationships as well. I'm usually not somebody to rock the boat if something's bothering me, but I think I need to break that habit to truly grow closer with friends, family, and my significant other. Another habit that plagues me on the weekends is sleeping in past my alarms. I've got alarms set for the weekend, which let me sleep in a little bit from my regular work schedule, but I usually end up waking up anywhere from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., which doesn't really give me a lot of time to get anything done. I'm not a morning person at all, but if I can condition myself not to sleep in, I should be able to fit in more into the day, whether that's video editing, chores, seeing friends and family, going to the gym earlier, or even meditating to relax. Being able to hone in on getting myself up and ready for the day early will help me, cascade my goals on from there. The last thing I want to focus on is my organization skills. I've got a Google Calendar, I use a physical planner, but sometimes it's not enough. I need to be better with my work schedules and make time for all my hobbies, whether that's working out, working on music, or gaming with friends. If I could carve out time for everything, I should be more efficient with my time. I want to make schedules for streaming and stick to them so that anyone watching will know for sure what days I'm on and off. I also need to work on my relationships and make time to text or call people I haven't been in contact with in a while. I've really let some of these relationships pass by over the years, and I want to get those back before they're too far gone. Last but not least, I need to make time on the weekends to clean my damn apartment. Like I said earlier, the studio space is great and gorgeous, but if I ever have guests over, I sometimes feel like it's a mad dash to throw everything under the bed or throw everything into the closet. I want to be better and plan out keeping my space nice and tidy, not for other people, but for my sanity. It is currently January 12th, 2024. Hopefully by the next one, I'll have gotten my ass in the gym more, I've been cooking better, I will have a little bit more saved up in that savings account, and I should be breaking a couple more of these habits. Just put my fingers like that, maybe. Hopefully all this goes well, and we'll check back in about half a month, or maybe a month. Bye.